brand new. If you want something with the most beautiful, geometric, a little bit Art Deco, a little bit freeform, museum quality blue lace agate done in this amazing design. We have a new necklace for you that's brand new today. It's $204.90. It is also going to be like 2 looks in one, because the pendant, which is all set in a solid sterling silver design, is removable from the beaded necklace. You could wear the necklace on its own, you could wear the pendant, of course, on its own, or with the beautiful chain. But a phenomenal buy. We'll have a matching ring, we'll have matching earrings to complete the whole look. But maybe we should start at the beginning, which is the story of blue lace agate. In case you missed it, this has been one of your most popular stones recently.
Well, you know, I almost feel bad because it's almost like we're blue lacing everybody to death, but you have to understand that this is the last of the last, okay? So I designed—
blue lace us all day long, Jay.
Yeah, I designed these last year, okay, when I had blue lace agate. So, you know, we don't have anything where we just can overnight make it. We don't buy anything already manufactured. So everything is made from scratch, okay? So I know we have shown a blue lace agate at this event, but you're looking really at the final looks that you're gonna get. We might have one more, like I believe in August or something, but when these designs are gone, okay, then they're gone. I couldn't make any more with this material, even if I wanted to. I don't have the material. And here again, the thing with blue lace agate, what makes blue lace agate so special is the lacing. I don't know if we could come in on this.
They're gonna come in close quickly on this one.
Here's the agate, and this is what makes it different.
I don't know
if you can show the striations.
Do you see how pretty this stone is? Each of these pieces have—
But do you see the lacing in it?
Yeah, the bands.
The bands are the lacing. That's what makes blue lace agate, and that's what makes it valuable. Also, this is mined. This is mined by the Swanson family. So this mine is now closed, has been closed for some time. But George Swanson, who was the matriarch, or actually the person who actually started the blue lace agate mine, if you ever have the chance to go to the National Smithsonian Institute, right? They have the largest sphere of this material that you've ever seen. It's probably at least 2 feet wide, you know, like across. It's a really big piece of blue lace agate. And George was smart enough, and this is back in the 70s, he actually marketed it as the Stone of World Peace. So that's why he gave it to the Smithsonian. That was all part of his thing. And you used to see in the 70s and 80s, you saw a lot of blue lace agate in designs. And then if you notice now, though, you don't see a lot of it. And there is a lot of blue lace agate that I know about, but it doesn't have the lacing. So it's just blue agate. It came from the same deposit, but toward the end of when they were mining it, they weren't getting anything that really had the lace. So this is really something that's unique. It's special. It is different. I know we've shown you a lot of blue lace agate on this particular event, but the reason is we use the last of the last. So the material that you're seeing now is some of the finest material that we kept for our last designs.
And those are big pieces.
That we were going to be able to get.
I mean, think about how beautifully done this is. These are all set in sterling silver.
And it's also a contemporary cross. Did you notice that?
I was going to ask you about the inspiration for the design.
Right. So, you know, like I said, okay, crosses and hearts are the two predominant silhouettes in any jewelry line, if you think about it, right? All designers design crosses and they design hearts. So it's two of the most popular silhouettes. So think about this, design crosses for 40 plus years and see if you can come up with something new, right? After a while, it all just starts looking the same.
Yeah, you see north, south, east, west.
Yeah, no. So I thought this is really cool because when I was designing it out.
Do you know what I saw when I looked at this shape? It looks like a bird's head. So if you love sort of nature-inspired design, you see that? Like this is his bead?
It's kind of like clouds, right? Everybody's got looks at it and sees a different thing. But yeah. But actually, it does have that. It's you know.
Maybe you'll see a key design.
Key design, yeah. There's all kinds of things.
whatever it is to you, it will certainly be a wonderful symbol. There is a lot of solid sterling silver. Again, you can wear it with the pendant or you can wear it without. And this is alternating beads of the blue lace agate, sort of done in a soft, pretty fan shape with the lapis rondelles. That kind of alternates those two blues all the way around.
And see, here's the cool thing with us is what we can do. You can't buy beads. You can't buy beads in that shape. The only way you can do it is do it the way we do it, where you get the rough material. We hand cut every one of those beads.
Wow,
so these are
amazing.
our own shapes, yeah.
And